Hi all, welcome to our SPFL and Irish League upgrade video. So get smash links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at G as a legend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And hopefully you find some of these potential cards exciting, and especially for some of them that have either informs or upgrades. So remember to hit that notification bell as always. Would be massively appreciated. Let's help me out a ton regardless. So SPFL, now obviously they don't always get a lot of upgrades, but this year, and I'm really hoping that we might see quite a few go from silver to gold, a few from bronze to silver, and then obviously silver is just getting a better looking card. Like for example, the ones I'm suspecting becoming golds are McGregor, Boyata and Morelos. McGregor, at least a +1, maybe even a +2. He has been consistent in Europe and the league, being an absolute detrimental part in getting Rangers in the position they are. And honestly, when you think the amount of saves that a goalkeeper sometimes has to make, and he's been very, very clinical and very impressive, kept a lot of clean sheets as well, and even merited on a couple of occasions an inform. Like Boyata, yes, he isn't been the most consistent this season, but could just even hit 75 gold. Ager would maybe go like 73, 74. Like Kilmarnock, I'm suspecting plenty of upgrades for them as well. Like Jordan Jones, O'Donnell, Brophy, those type of, like Jordan Jones for example could even go gold. He genuinely could. He has been very, very consistent this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was to go 74, 75. And in all honesty, he'd actually deserve it. Like, it's there to be done. Like Ryan Christie for example, I wouldn't be surprised if he became a gold. Like, he's been absolutely phenomenal this season for Celtic. A lot of people thought, oh, he might not make the grade at Celtic, etc, etc, because obviously he'd been on loan a couple of times. But last year he'd done the business for Aberdeen, and like he's now shown this year that it's just taking a bit of time. That's sometimes all it requires. Forrest is the most interesting one. If he gets an upgrade, could he become the highest rated base card, the new but highest rated base card in the league? I would say there's potential for him to go, say, a 78, maybe even a 79. Then it increases the first inform. If he goes 78, 79, I would say the first inform becomes an 82, but the second inform I don't believe would be affected. It would have to go, I think it would have to go 79, 82, and then the second inform would become an 85. But there's no guarantee of him even getting an upgrade. I think he might because of how impressive he's been this season, but obviously time will tell, of course. Obviously other midfielders like Christie and Naismith, they may go up to 73, 74 respectively for their upgrades. Jordan Jones, I think, could be one of these type that could even go to 75. I would imagine a minimum of 74. Being a big part in Kilmarnock's impressive season, and I feel it would kind of be true justification to see someone like Jordan Jones get a nice tasty upgrade. Obviously Cosgrove being very impressive for Aberdeen. Obviously 60 rating's a really low card. I would imagine he could go as high as like say 67, 68, but time will tell what they ought to do for him. I think he'll get at least an upgrade, because he's also been on the cusp of an inform a couple of times I believe, and you could say the same for Morelos, who has been another one on the cusp of an inform. Now I think with Morelos, I think he will become a gold 75 rare, 75 like rare rated card. What that would do is his SBC card would become an 84, because the first boost would become an 81, the second boost would become an 84. So my assumption is if you have the SBC card of Morelos, you are kind of sorted for a boost to an 84. But obviously that's not a guarantee if they were to give him an upgrade, but I would imagine they will, because he's been very consistent this season in league and also at times in Europe, so you never know what might happen with him. Obviously other players that may get upgrades like Bogdan and Portes of Hibs was very low rated initially. He's like 57 rated. There is, looking at some of the boosts that he's had for career mode, it's like +5, +7. He might even touch I would imagine he'll go high bronze at least. So you never know, Bogdan maybe +1, +2 being a big instrumental part for Hibs and net, keeping up. But obviously, other than really Bogdan, who else would they kind of upgrade? Finlay probably +1 or +2 for Kilmarnock, would be well deserved. Ferguson's probably going to be quite possibly the biggest upgrade in the division. I would imagine touching either high bronze, low silver kind of rating, so don't be surprised to see that happen. Like, he's 58 just now, I'd imagine he could go 64, 65. Livingston's been very impressive, don't be surprised to see them get a few upgrades like Dollymenga, Halkett, Hardy, just to name a few. All three might all become high bronzes or low silvers. Hardy I think would probably go 64, Halkett's maybe say 63, 64, maybe even touch to a 65, and Dollymenga 64, 65. It's going to be interesting. Greg Stewart's another one that should be due an upgrade. He will have a club change as well now from Kilmarnock to Aberdeen. I'm thinking +3 for him, because it's 8 goals, 8 assists this season, which in any division is a fairly good return. Edward probably +2 or +3. Can't see him going gold. I think he'll be remaining a silver. He has been on the cusp of an inform a couple of times as well. Then obviously when you touch into Republic of Ireland, Electricity League, McNeff, Hoban, McLenny, Duffy, these type of players I think will all experience upgrades of sorts. Hoban and Duffy I think are going to be +3, maybe even +4. I think if Duffy for example was to go say 70, 71 rated, what you would find is that would, I think it's 71, well 70 at least, the boost of the player of the year should technically become an 82 I believe, because a 70 rated card would be upgraded as an inform to a 78, a second boost would become an 82, so here's hoping for him. Hoban, as I said, +3, McLenny maybe +1 to +3 since he's come back to Ireland, because I think was it Southend or something, somewhere in England, and suddenly went back to Ireland. But Irish League deserves its upgrades. Like Hoban, I think a lot of people were expecting him to be the player of the year, didn't happen, and as a result, when obviously it's shown as Duffy, you thought, well, hopefully Hoban can get an upgrade then, and I think that's going to happen for him. Other players that may get upgrades within the SPFL especially, I think you're possibly looking at the likes of maybe Tierney. Tierney might get like a +1, they might decide to just give him a little boost extra. Benkovic maybe as well, but realistically there's not much else I can see standing out within the division. I think it's going to be between both divisions really. It all depends where they opt to play it from. It's going to come down to if the SPFL is going to get upgrades. Is it going to be decent upgrades? Is it, or are they just going to do a small handful of maybe individual players like your Christies, Morelos, Forrest, and that's about it. But time will tell, of course, when upgrades do happen, and hopefully you find this useful. As always, folks, let me know in the comments down below who you would like to get an upgrade from the SPFL and Irish League. Smash the like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter @GIsLegend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.